Philadelphia comes in with the LFL's most explosive player in the human highlight reel, running back Tyra the Tiger Lusby, and a resurgent defense ready to make a playoff stand. Philly will need their defense against Tampa, who featured one of the best offenses with perhaps the most dangerous aerial assault in the LFL. Not to be overshadowed, the Breeze defense had the most impressive debut of any defense last week with an aggressive front three. So grab a cold one and settle in for this Eastern Conference battle on LFL Friday Night Football.
Let's go. This is the place and the time to decide in your mind if you got what it takes for the shine. Yo, don't be wasting the time. Yo, get erased from the line. Yo, lights and the cameras are flashing, fans on their feet, and it's time for some action. Thunder and lightning, they fighting and clashing. High speed chase, race and keep smashing. L, this is Friday Night Football.
Season's greetings, everybody. We're at the Sun Center here in Trenton, New Jersey. LFL Friday Night Football. Let's take a look at our standings first of all. And Philly at 1-1 they've got to win. There's no two ways about it. And they've got to beat Chicago at Chicago next week. Tampa's got to win tonight, beat New York at home, and then finish with a win against their big rival Miami in Miami. Time for our keys to the game, and let's start with quarterback play, because these two quarterbacks can flat manage a game, but only Tampa's Jen Myers can just take over a game and is considered the best all-around signal caller in the LFL. She is terrific and can find those receivers, and she's a pretty good runner as well. Next are the defensive keys, and the studs, you want to call them. These defensive anchors are the heartbeat of their respective defenses. Tampa's Gorman will play tonight despite a broken nose, while Philly's Ferry is having an all-fantasy-like season. These two players can just dominate that line of scrimmage where the games are won and lost. And finally, the wild cards. Well, you've got two definite impact players. Powers will contribute on both sides of the ball. She's terrific. But on the other side, Lusby for Philadelphia is that home run threat with every single play. She is an outstanding runner. We'll be back. Kickoffs coming up. LFL Friday Night Football. And ready for the kickoff. Tyra Lusby is back deep to receive for Philly. She is number 1 in the league in rushing, averaging 8 yards a carry. Here's the kick. High end over end, and she'll take it about the 4, brings it out to the 10, out to the 15, to the 20, makes a cut back. She's at midfield. She's into Tampa territory at the 15 and down to about the 11-yard line. A terrific return by Tyra Lusby. Oh, man. She turned that corner and made the cutback, and once she did, it was almost a kickoff return for a touchdown. Jackie Danico is their quarterback, and Danico has had her struggles. Look for Coach Shannon Brown to pull her in favor of Jamie Diamond if she continues to have trouble. And there's Lusby in the bottom left-hand corner. She's just terrific, one of the all-time great ones in this league. Only 5'3", but she is a pure dynamo. Danico, number 2 passing, 156 rating. Here is Lusby, comes around the left side, and she'll get about 5 or 6. And she brings it down. Let's see where they'll mark her, down at the 6-yard line. So a gain of 5, make it 2nd and 5. Heyman in the middle. Liz Gorman is the one who's terrific. We'll hear from her in the second half a little bit. Gorman can flat get after it. And Tiffany Powers is one of the cornerbacks. You see her kind of flexing along with Brandeis Lee above her. Here's a pitch. It's going to go to Lusby, and there was a little problem there. Danico looked to pitch it, and Lusby, I think, was still standing still. Finally, Lusby goes, and she is dropped back, loses yardage there. Let's see where they'll mark her down back at the 11-yard line. 3rd and 10 on this one. You can hear them a little bit. Danico under center, fades back, steps up, throws, and it is caught. Touchdown! How about that? Lusby kind of hid on the right side and then pops out. She's right there for 6. And very quickly, Philly is on the board. She starts out as a receiver, comes across the middle, just gets away from the defender, and she is in. Touchdown. Ready to high-five somebody there. Extra point attempt. Danico with Tabby Haskins behind her. It's a give to Haskins. Haskins trying to muscle her way in, and she'll be stopped short. One of the most aggressive and quick defenses in the league. Only disadvantage for these teams is a little bit of a lack of size for Tampa, but boy, that's a nice stop for them. 14:21 left now. Jen Myers is their all-league quarterback. She's terrific, and she's got Tiffany Powers and Heyman, their center, and Brandeis, Lee, Shannon Bennett. Liz Gorman again on that line is one who is can just dominate. You see Brandeis Lee showing off a little bit there too. Why not, right? Jen Myers, you see their quarterback right there, number 8. Myers really runs the show. She comes up under center. Motion comes to the far side. It's a give along the right side. Tiffany Powers. Look at Powers with a cutback. She's into Philly territory, and she just keeps fighting forward. And here's the front three. Tabby Haskins along the defensive line with Donna Ferry and Lauren LaBelle. Heather Perez, Kimberly Weed, Kim Storm, and Jamie Dimon. Defense has really struggled, giving up a league-high 167 yards, and she gave up 167 to Kiki Toombs. Here's a little pitch play, goes to the right side, across the 15, breaks a tackle inside the 10, down to about the 7 or 8 yard line. That's another first down for Tampa. And we've got Liz Gorman mic'd up. You can hear the quarterback, Jen Myers. So a chance to listen in there as Myers called the play through Liz Gorman's microphone. And we've got a penalty. Official calling for the ball. False start against Tampa. Moves it back. So I think that's going to be about first and what? Let's call it about 9 yards to go. Football on the 13. The motion that Tampa likes so much. Myers gives it off. It's a give to the right side. Tiffany Powers, and Powers will get a couple. She'll get ahead to about the 7 or 8 yard line. But Philly read that very well. And make it second down here. But both teams have run down the field pretty quick. Now she's back in the shotgun. Fades back, looks into the end zone, steps up, throws, and it's knocked away. Nice defensive play. Cheryl Fairweather reached out and knocked that down. So it's 3rd and goal now. Football at the 8 yard line. Myers calls out the play, and they had a late addition to their huddle and now hold it. We've got a stoppage. And it's a timeout. 11:32 left. We'll be right back.
This is Friday Night Football.
Welcome back. 6-0 football on the 8 yard line. 3rd and goal. And Jen Myers, their quarterback, gets a little motion. Tiffany Powers now back with her. Motion now comes also to the near side. Myers gives it along the left side. Oh, breaks a tackle and gets in for the touchdown. Brandeis Lee came around from that motion, took the football from Myers, brings it in, and she puts on 6. Got away from one tackle right there, and that was really about all it was. She was in for 6 from there. they're trying to decide what play they're going to run and get the right personnel in there. They're set. And we've got a little wildcat. Denisha Crawford is in at quarterback, and I think we had a little motion problem. Yeah, flags are down. Had a false start. So they'll get the extra point try again. Good crowd on hand tonight. And now let's see if they get away from that wildcat. There's some questions. Not everybody's on the same page here. They got trips to the right. Now motion goes to the left side. Nobody's sure. They are not sure what play they're going to run. She'll fade back in all kinds of traffic. Throws, and it's incomplete. Knocked away. Pretty good defense. Kimberly Wheat there knocked that one away, so it's incomplete. And we got some good crowd shots here. Some fans ready. Coach is saying regular for defense. That's Tampa's defensive call. And it's Philly football. First down, they'll get it at their own 15. If you haven't seen it before, we have 2 kickoffs. One to start the game, one to start the second half. And then an optional kickoff late, which we've only seen once. The team that's losing can kick it one more time or more and try and get an onside kick. All right, so Philly football here. Danico, the quarterback. Takes, gives to Lusby, and look at her go. She's across the 20. Nice move. Gets into Tampa territory, and she's down about the 21-yard line. Lusby just accelerated through that opening. Watch this cut. There's the handoff. Nice hole. Big opening right there. And here she goes. Makes some moves. Gets away. And then finally is dropped down again about the 21-yard line. Give goes to the receiver. That's Fairweather. She's across the right side. Look at her go. She's inside the 15 down to about the 12-yard line. Cheryl Fairweather drops it very quickly. And that's the thing that I think Philly does as well as anybody is they get to that hole very quickly.
Cross left, flip, I'm down. 1, 2, 3, pass.
Football at the 12-yard line, second and short. Pitch goes to Lusby, and they were waiting for her. That's a nice open field tackle. Liz Gorman there with the stop. You stop Lusby at the line of scrimmage, you've really done something. Now 3rd and a yard.
Trip flip to you. Right, trip flip, right. I'm down. 1, 2, 3, pass.
Oh, now trip receivers go to the right side. It's Danico alone back there. She takes it. Quick pass goes to the right side. It's caught. And going to get inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. Passion with a first down. Cheryl Fairweather with the catch. Boy, she just rumbled down there. So it's 1st and goal. Lusby behind Danico. Danico right under center. Give to Lusby. She's trying to go around the right side, and she maybe got a yard. Brandeis Lee, among others, there on the stop. So 2nd and goal now. And we got a timeout. 7:17 left. We will take it and come right back.
This is Friday Night Football.
Back here in New Jersey, 2nd and goal. And Tabby Haskins behind Danico. And look at this. They have got their power all up front here. Danico gives it. Haskins tries to get in, and I'm not sure if she did or not. Looked like she came up just short. And we got a flag down. Official asking the ladies to move back just a little bit so he can set the ball down, which he'll do there about the 7-yard line. Now they're looking back and saying, okay, from here, what are we going to do? Waiting for the call from the coach. And Danico's got it. Clock running, 6:45 left in the first half. Danico, pitch play, goes to the right side, and that goes nowhere. Jamie Dimons tried to get around the outside and had no chance. Again, Liz Gorman was right there on the stop. So it's third down now. And this is where you've got to think they're going to look for Lusby, right? I mean, this is the natural spot. On third and goal. Danico's back in the shotgun. Now Tampa's got a problem. And they do give it. Here comes Lusby. Oh, nice cut. She's inside the 5. She's down at the goal line. And a big pile. She got right to that goal line. And they stopped her. But boy, this Tampa defense has really been something so far this evening. In fact, right now we get a chance. Let's take a look at them. Tampa defense was relentless last week, holding Chicago's leading rushing attack in check for most of the game. When they tackle, they gang tackle. Fourth and goal. Now the official stopping play. And we got a timeout. 5:26 left in the half. Tied at 6. LFL Friday Night Football. Welcome back. 5 minutes, 26 seconds left. We're tied at 6 here. As Philly is looking for the extra point. Are looking to go up here. Fourth and goal. Give goes to Lusby, and she's going nowhere. How about that? What a read and a stop. Got to wait as they untangle here. Alexis Heyman read that perfectly and makes the stop. How about that? Philly gets right down to the goal line. Look at Heyman. She read that just as well as it could be read and makes the stop. Boy, that's huge. That's the kind of thing that can give a young team like Tampa a little bit of confidence, and once you get that, you never know, right? And Tampa's got to back up a little bit because they're moving the football out to about the 4 where the stop was made, and here we go. Myers back at about her own end zone line as we get that motion that they like. And she'll fade back. Throw. First catch is made by Brandeis Lee. She gets out across the 10, out to about the 12. That's very close to a first down. Very slow developing play, but in that, she kind of waited for her blockers to get established. And they'll bring it out to the 12 and see where they mark it. Maybe just a little shy of that first down. Myers with Tiffany Powers behind her. And the give goes to Powers. She's got a first down and more. Look at the cutback. Oh, what an open field stop. She got just corralled there. See if we can see who made the stop. She cuts back, cuts around, and then is just thrown down. I think that might have been Cheryl Fairweather who made the stop. Wow. Tough stop. But it is a first down. Myers fakes a give, rolls out to the right side, throws, and it is caught and dropped. Intended for Jennifer Langston, but it's incomplete. Just under 3 minutes left here in the first half, tied at 6. Philly again trying to get this crowd going. Myers. Motion comes to the far side. Fakes a give, rolls out, throws, and it is caught and dropped again. And Jennifer Langston again, and Langston had that one and just could not hang on. So now it's 3rd and 10. Obviously, they're trying to get Langston that football. Opens up that flap. She'll read the play, tell everybody what they're doing. 3rd and 10. Lots of motion. And the clock may have run out there. Let's see. We got a timeout. 1:59 left. Tied at 6. We'll be right back. Exactly 2 minutes left. Tied at 6 here in the first half. A low-scoring game so far. Tampa with it. Myers comes up under center. Got motion, gives it to the motion. That's Langston again. And look at Langston roll. She got very close to a first down. I think she'll be just shy. Nice carry, got her about 9 yards, but it's going to be 4th and 1. And look at Tampa. They are ready to go. They realize that clock is working against them. 4th and 1. Let's see where they go. Fake the pitch. Now give it left side. That's a first down and more. Look at her go. And she gets hammered into the sideboards. Tiffany Powers just rolled along that left side. And that's a big first down. Tampa now in great shape. Nice block upfield. And then she gets crushed into that sideboard. Boy, there's great tackling in this game. Football at the 7-yard line. Tampa knocking at the door here, 1st and goal. Motion comes, goes to the far side. Fakes a give, rolls out, looking and throws, and it's just slightly overthrown. Fan with a nice catch on the play, gives the ball back, but he's still happy. He made that catch. So now it's 2nd goal, and again, that does a couple things. Now they can run it the other 3 plays. If you've got a 4-down set, you have to throw it in one of those 4 downs. Myers comes in, has the play call for the team. 2nd and goal. Football at that 7-yard line. Myers looks, steps up, throws, and it is intercepted. Lusby's got it. She brings it out across the 10 to about the 11-yard line. Her 2nd interception of the year. Lusby with a huge pick with 1:15 left in the half. Look at that reach, and then she brings it out, gets it out to about the 11 or 12-yard line. And that's a huge first down. Minute 15 left. Danico back in the shotgun at about the 7. Football's about the 12-yard line. Danico hands it off. Haskins, and she just rolls forward across the 20 up to about the 21-yard line. And let's see if Philly's in a little bit of a hurry up here.
Let's go, let's go!
2nd and 1 with under a minute left.
You're passing it, all right? I'm down. 1, 2, 3,
So Danico is going to hand off to somebody here who's going to throw the football, unless they were telling her. It's a pitch. Looking back. Lusby now rolls out to the right side, and she's in all kinds of trouble. Heck of an open field tackle. Tiffany Powers, one of the captains, read this very well. Watch Powers does not let Lusby get away, and that is a huge sack back at the 15-yard line. And that may just about run out the half. Now the center goes up to spike the football. Now the officials are going to discuss. I don't know. We had that in the first game. Yeah, it's a penalty. Delay a game against Philly. With 6.9 seconds left. So that's going to end it. They aren't going to get another playoff. They're not quite ready to go. So tied at 6 at halftime here. A great defensive struggle. The teams move the football a little bit. But again, we are at halftime. 6 apiece here in New Jersey. This is LFL Friday Night Football.
This is Friday Night Football.
You guys are complaining that they hold it. Fight them off of you. But contain the outside. They run it to the outside. Middle linebacker. Stay back a little bit more, right? We figured that out.
The play is not, the sweep is not to get outside by the corner. It's to get the flow, and then she's up the field. All right? So you got to get your over, everybody's marching to the corner, to the sideline, and then they're cutting the ball back up the field. But we got no help. We should have a backside linebacker flowing back that way. The ball goes away from you. If they're running that play and they're running counter away from you, you have to come down the line of scrimmage. All right? So when she runs back, you are there. All right? Don't run, don't take off and run away. Don't chase her around the back. You take off, it's going the other way, you're flowing down the line of scrimmage. So when she comes back, then you're there to clean that up. Cheryl cannot be making that tackle just because the girl cuts back. She has too far. You can't be blocked. Being blocked is not an excuse. If that was an excuse, they wouldn't play, and we just play none on 7, you'll never get blocked. They're going to try to block you.
All right, nice speech by the coach. Let's take a look at our first half numbers. And Tampa moved the ball very well, 89 total yards. Rushing the ball very, very well. His first downs, fourth down conversions about the same, but passing yards a little bit of a difference. Now how about some highlights? Game started with both offenses just marching down the field with a pair of very impressive drives that resulted in 6 points. Neither team got an extra point. Then the interior defense is tightened up with a couple key stops, including a huge interception. Watch this. Lusby just goes up and grabs this one, which has us tied at 6 at halftime. Second half's coming up.
This is Friday Night Football.
Men, finally a reason to love shopping. Log on to LFLshop.com for your favorite LFL team gear and merchandise. For the LFL fan on the go, simply go to LFLUS.com and download your favorite player and team applications. LFL Mobile, where true fantasy football meets your handset. All right, second half about to start, tied at 6. And here is the kick, very high, short kick. Gorman will take this. She brings it across the 10 to the 15, out to about the 17 or 18-yard line. She keeps running, but she was down. There's Gorman on the carry, so it's first down now. Tampa tied at 6 in what was a great defensive show by the two teams. A lot of running, not a lot of passing. We'll see if that continues. Myers, the quarterback, comes out under center, brings that motion. Little pitch play, goes to the right side. That's Brandeis Lee, and Lee just hammered down. And Ferry was one of the ones that was in on that tackle. And we've got her mic'd up. We've got Donna Ferry actually mic'd up here. You'll hear this. Yeah, you can see it and you can hear it, can't you? Second down and less than a yard. Motion coming to the near side. They're going to give it to that motion back, and she's going to fight forward. And Brandeis Lee, I think, is going to have the first down, but it was that second effort. You saw those legs keep churning, and she keeps that forward progress going. And I think she fell forward and got enough. No, they say just shy. How about that? I thought she fell forward and got enough for the first down, but they say she's going to be just short. Can't get that heel fixed on her shoe. So Brandeis Lee is going to come off. And Denisha Crawford comes in. Give along the right side, cuts back, gets inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. Tiffany Powers just fights her way forward. Here she makes the little cutback, bounces off one player, and then just rolls down to about the 13-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and 1. 14 minutes, 17 seconds left. Motion. That's Jennifer Langston that goes to the right side. Langston may have had a false start there, but none called. And a great open field stop. Lusby came in and just got a hand on Tiffany Powers and made that stop. That's a tough play, but she made it, and it is a heck of a stop. So now 3rd and 1. Tampa has been rolling on this drive, but now faced with a 3rd and 1. Motion. Again. Myers fakes a pitch, gives it. Here comes Powers along the left side, gets inside the 5, down to the 1, and she is into the end zone. Touchdown, but hang on, we got a flag down. See what the call is. Aiding the runner. I haven't seen that call in a long time. Let's see if we can pick it up. Oh, yeah, look at Shannon Bennett. Shannon Bennett just basically picks her up and throws her into the end zone. And if you come up from behind and block a little bit, they won't call that. But when you actually wrap your arms around her and throw the ball carrier from your own team into the end zone, there's a chance they're going to make that call, and they did. So that is a penalty against Tampa. That'll bring it back to about the 6 or 7 yard line. It's a spot foul. So again, it's at the 6 or 7 yard line. Ball's at the 2, so it'll come back to the 7. They'll have to move Tampa back here a little bit to place football down, which they will do. Here's the official. There we go. And now they get the play call. Receivers to the right side. Myers. Give goes right side. That's Powers, and Powers just driven back at about the 2 or 3 yard line. She made a nice little cutback. Got about 5 on the play. But a heck of a hit. Boy, I tell you what, this Philadelphia team does hit hard. There's the call. And they'll come up, place the ball down at the 3 yard line. Myers. Handoff goes left side, gets down to the 1. Look at that hit. Oh, man. Heather Perez and Jamie Dimons there on this stop. We got to see this one again. This was a shot right at the goal line. Right there. Oh, those two combined just for a heck of a stop.
Ready?
And looks like we've got a timeout. 12:03 left. We'll take it with them. Tied at 6. This is LFL Friday Night Football.
This is Friday Night Football.
Welcome back. 12:03 left. Tied at 6 in what's been a heck of a defensive struggle. Tampa with it, 3rd and goal. And looked like we had a little motion there. So it stays at 3rd down. And you can see a little indecision there. Like in golf, when you have a little indecision on which club to use, it's not good. Philly players having fun playing football. What the heck? That's what it's all about. Have a little fun, play a little football, right? 3rd and goal. Motion. Myers rolls out, throws, and it is knocked down and almost intercepted. That was almost picked off. Lusby almost had her 2nd interception of the game. By the way, 2 interceptions ties her for the league lead. They are having a great time, aren't they? You go a little Wildcat here? Yep, they sure are. Nisha Crawford is in at quarterback. And Crawford gives. Straight ahead run for Tiffany Powers, and she gets right down to the goal line again and again. Right there, they stop her. They are excited, aren't they? Runs right straight ahead, tries to dive in and can't quite get there. And now it's first down for, is it first down for Philly? Now the official talking to the Philadelphia team. First down. Here's the give. It goes along the left side. Tabby Haskins gets out across the 5, out to about the 7 or 8 yard line. And the clock just continues to run. Tied at 6. We haven't had an overtime game so far.
Trips rocket on set. 1, 2, 3, passion.
Danico back in the shotgun. Gets a little motion. Fakes the handoff. Pitch goes. Lusby with it. Hangs on. Oh, that's a nice use. She put her hand down, and look at her. Just continues to surge forward. Very nice by Lusby. Had to put the hand down to kind of steady herself a little bit and then rolls forward. But Lusby is just so good. Danico. Pitch to Lusby, comes around the right side. Nice cutback. Look at her roll. And she's into Tampa territory, down to about the 22-yard line. She is a highlight reel. Simply a human highlight reel. Can burn you with a run as well as the occasional pass down the field. Tyra Lusby is terrific. #1 rushing in the league. #4 receiving in the league as well. She can flat play, and she has got lots and lots of talent. Danico gets motion and gives it off to the back, coming along the right side. Cheryl Fairweather pushes ahead. She's inside the 15, down near the 10, We got a Tampa player shaken up. Liz Gorman a little slow to get up. Let's see where they mark it. It's down at the 10-yard line. First and 10. Danico, second in the league in passing, a 156 passing efficiency, and she is hit hard and fumbled the football. But let's see if there was a stoppage in play. We've got to see if there was a whistle. They'll stop play right now, and the officials have to discuss if there was no whistle, whether there was a foul or not. And now the flag is thrown. Encroachment on the defense. Okay. So that brings it down to the 5-yard line. That could be a big play. 7:30 left in what has been a very low-scoring game. And now Philly with it, 1st and 5 at the 5-yard line. Fake a give. Now they come around the left side, and she is just going to waltz into the end zone. Tabby Haskins does just that. Waltzes in, gives a little high five to some of the fans, hands it back to the official, and a big 6 points for Philly. Little misdirection here, and boy, they got Tampa. Tampa, who pursues very well, went after that first movement, and then they come back around the left side. Now they're going for what could be a very big extra point. Danico. Give goes Lusby, comes around the right side, and she is going to be stopped short. Ali Sukelman there with the stop. And with 7:06 left, we've got a timeout. 12-6 is our score. Philly with the lead. LFL Friday Night Football.
This is Friday Night Football.
Coming up on 7 minutes left. 12-6 now, Philly with the lead. And let's see if Tampa can answer it. Again, this is a must-win for both teams, as we've said. This is a huge game for these two teams. And again, they start out in the Wildcat. And Lowe's football, but the official says she was down. Anisha Crawford was in the Wildcat. You see good blocking, and she'll get down to about the 19-yard line or so. Gain of about 4, make it 2nd and 6. So 2nd down, and again Crawford stays in as that Wildcat quarterback. And the give goes to Brandeis Lee, and Lee still going and trying to break away from the pack. And look at her, she just keeps fighting forward, and she gets out to midfield. She just kept fighting and fighting and fighting, and probably gained an extra 2 or 3 yards out of all of that. It's a heck of a run. It gives them a 1st down, and that's a big 1st down for them. Clock running as these teams just continue to run the ball. 5.5 left. Crawford at quarterback. We talked about this beforehand, that she could come in. She has. Oh, and a big hole along the left side. Tiffany Powers just rolls up the field. And Tampa coming right back trying to answer. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down and a yard to go. Donna Ferry 4th in the league in sacks, who we've got mic'd up, who's having a little fun there. Donna. Football at about the 15. Second down and a yard to go. Here's the motion. Crawford. Quick pitch goes to the right side. That's a first down and more, but not a lot more. Goes to Tiffany Powers. And Cheryl Fairweather, among others, there on the stop. There's the first down in the cutback. And Fairweather, very nice open field tackle there. So first down. Clock continues to run. 4 minutes left. Football at the 14-yard line. Motion. That's Brandeis Lee. They didn't give it to Lee. It's to Powers. She's inside the 10 at about the 9 where she's driven back. And Tiffany Powers took exception to some of the pushing and shoving after the whistle had sounded. And it's second down. I tell you, these teams have used a lot of clock as they just continue to run the ball very effectively and keep that clock going. Second down, 7 yards to go. That's Powers right behind Crawford. And they fake a give. Crawford now throws it to Powers. She's inside the 5. And it's close to a first down. Very nice throw. Nice short, quick throw. And Powers, who might be getting tired. She's been used an awful lot tonight. And it's third and a long yard. They're calling it 3rd and 2 on the scoreboard. I'm calling it a long yard. As we're coming up on the 2-minute warning. Crawford looking. Handoff goes left side, and she'll get down to about the 3-yard line or so. But again, the Philly defense is just outstanding. Boy, they just gang tackle. Powers got stopped once, and then it was just all Philly. And let's see if we have a timeout, 2-minute timeout. Yep, timeout called, 2 minutes left. 12-6 Philly, LFL Friday Night Football. 2 minutes left, 12-6 in a huge game for both teams. First and goal at the 3. Denisha Crawford brings motion to the near side. Crawford gives right to the goal line. What a stop. Cheryl Fairweather again with an open field, terrific tackle. Tiffany Powers thought she might have gotten in, but look at that tackle. Oh, got a little help there as well. Heather Perez on the stop as well, but now second and goal. Football down at the 1-yard line. Crawford has a little motion. Give goes left side, and in for the touchdown is Powers, but we got flags down all over. Oh, that's tough. A minute 17 left. You're knocking on the door. Score on the penalty. That could be a pushing and shoving. Let's see if that second hit is what it Yeah, that probably is what did it. Goal, football right at the 5-yard line. Line and stopped again. That's a huge stop right at the goal line. The initial hit got some help. Wow, that. We have got a terrific finish here. 12-6 Philly with 52 seconds left. Tampa knocking on the door, trying to get in. 4th and goal. Crawford and hold it. Flags down. Flags down. We're going to do 4th down one more time. So they'll do 4th down one more time. Oh, man. You're the two teams out here so close to continuing to be able to breathe that playoff air. 4th down, 4th and 6. And let's see what they come up with here. Crawford fakes the handoff, looks, finds Heyman. She's down at the 1, and that's where she's going to be stopped. Cheryl Fairweather again on the tackle, and that may be all of the season for Tampa. There's Heyman right there on the left side of the line, number 6. She's going to come across the middle, right there. How about that? Terrific open field tackle. So 1st down now, Philly. And it looks like they're signaling timeout. 49.2 seconds left, and this should be pretty easy for Philly here. You just got to avoid the safety and having to kick back to him. Danico, the quarterback, with Lusby right behind her, and that's a pretty safe place to put the ball. And Lusby realizing all you got to do is just get a couple yards, get out of the end zone. And we got a little excitement. Brandeis Lee of Tampa is a little upset. Official stoppage. See, she just dives down there at the 2-yard line and then pushes her off. .8 seconds left. And they'll have a quick timeout. I tell you what this sets up, and we'll talk about it more at the end of the game, but this has set up an absolutely monster game next week. Philly, if they hang on to win this 12-6, then faces Chicago next week, and that will be a huge game to see who's going to go on to the playoffs. There's Tampa coaches talking, and I mean, this is a point where you got to strip the ball. You have to strip the football. You can't let them get any positive yardage. You got to get a strip of the ball, and you got to recover. Looks like some of the New York players here wearing New York Majesty shirts. All right, 30.8 seconds left. That would be Tampa's last timeout. Danico. Waits, now takes it and puts a knee down, and that ought to do it. You can see the Philly players still upset with Tampa, but Philly is going to come out of here with a huge win. Clock will run down, and that will do it. Philadelphia gets a big win, and boy, what a party it ought to be in Chicago next week. Oh, this was one of those games for the ages. A terrific defensive struggle. Although Tampa moved the ball pretty well. Look at this, 174 yards compared to 91. But I tell you, a turnover in the end zone, denied a couple times right at the end zone, really hurt them. And as I said, next week, what a party it ought to be in Chicago. Philadelphia and Chicago, two teams fighting to get to the playoffs. Friday night. Oh, man, it ought to be a terrific show. LFL Friday Night Football. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next week. This has been a presentation of the Lingerie Football League.